Good evening, graduates, guests, faculty, staff, Board of Trustees members, and members of the Baypath University community. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the American Women's College at Baypath University's 2021 Virtual Rose Ceremony. Our Rose Ceremony is an annual celebration of graduates and award winners of our students here at the American with the one-day-a-week Saturday program when it welcomed its first class of students to campus under the leadership of Dr. Vaughn Nespor. Only 1 year later, the first graduates of the program were honored in our first ever Rose Ceremony. To symbolize their accomplishment and recognize their achievement, Dr. Nespor gave each of these graduates a rose. One student, after receiving her rose, took it upon herself to dedicate that rose to the people in her life that helped her fulfill her dream of an education. From that one student's dedication, our tradition this evening was born. To carry on the tradition, we gather together today to recognize the graduates of the class of 2021. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce Dr. Mora Devlin, Associate Vice President and Dean of Undergraduate Studies.
To the American Women's College class of 2021. Graduating in the spring of 2021 is a timeline that is certainly going to be remembered by all of us for many reasons, and its effects will be felt for a long time to come. The 16 months immediately prior to your 2021 graduation were undoubtedly hard, confusing, full of uncertainty, and on many occasions for us all, it was a sheer miracle that we simply made it through the day. But despite the unparalleled challenges of the months leading up to your college graduation, you persevered. You persisted. You did not give up and wait for a better time. You proudly, bravely, and diligently raised your heads and exercised those fine minds inside. And by doing so, you added a happy and hopeful reason that you'll remember the year 2021. You'll always remember that you graduated from college as the U.S. was emerging from a global pandemic. What a time of new beginnings, and one that you so well earned. I want to make sure that you take away from this rose ceremony how very proud we at the American Women's College of Baypath University are of each and every single one of you. Entering college is not a nominal undertaking for anyone, and returning to school as an adult is an even bigger decision and undertaking. We're grateful and proud that you chose TALK for your return to formal education. We know all the things that you have had to juggle from the moment of enrolling and throughout your degree journeys. Family, jobs, friends, personal hardships, health situations, and during this especially challenging time, the effects of the pandemic. But despite the complexities of adults' lives, you did enroll, and then you studied, and studied some more, and you persisted, and you finished. And we've witnessed your growth, your progress, new connections you've made, and friendships you've built. You are now and forever a part of Baypath University. Even as you graduate, you will take with you memories, connections, and relationships. You've made an indelible mark on Baypath and its faculty, its educator coaches, its staff, and administrators, and we will never forget you. We look forward to the ways that you will use your education beyond the walls of our buildings, beyond our beautiful campus, and beyond our canvas classrooms. We know you will do great things in whichever way your life's journey takes you. Your rose ceremony is a chance for you to express your gratitude to those who enabled your educational journey and to those who journeyed along with you. I look forward to hearing you express in your own words what your journey and those who supported it have meant to you. Hearing your words adds another layer of hope and joy to 2021 and to your faculty and staff at Baypath University. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thanks so much, Dr. Devlin. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce Baypath University's president, Sandra Doran.
Welcome. It gives me great joy to congratulate the graduates of the class of 2021 from Baypath University's American Women's College. I would like to thank the members of our community who have worked so hard to bring us together for this remarkable occasion. Please join me in thanking our faculty and staff for their unwavering guidance, wisdom, and encouragement throughout your time here at Baypath. Graduates, please take a minute to reach out to a treasured faculty member, an esteemed coach, a navigator, a friend, and say thank you. Graduates, thank you also to your families and friends. Each of you, each of us, travel on our own journey, and it is with the support of our family and friends. Our ceremony today recognizes a special milestone in your educational journey. You have earned your college degree, and it also provides an opportunity to offer gratitude to those in your life who have supported you. It was the support of family, friends, colleagues, and classmates that made today possible for you and for your classmates. For others, it was the promise to those no longer here that provided that strength, that determination to get to the finish line in their memory. As Dean Devlin said, many of you returned to college after several years off, or perhaps you had delayed even starting because of other life priorities. Like most major life decisions, taking the first step is sometimes the hardest. And you did it. You took the first step, you took the next step, you took the next step after that, and congratulations, you took the final step in your journey to earn your college degree. Graduates, when you joined the Baypath community, you decided to invest in yourself and in your future. And that decision to invest in yourself is an investment in your family, it's an investment in your community, it's an investment in your life. When I think of you, the class of 2021, and all that you have accomplished, I am inspired. I am inspired by your perseverance in the face of adversity. I'm inspired by your determination. I am inspired by your commitment to overcoming challenges large and small. Your willingness to adapt and respond in our constantly changing world and the resilience you demonstrated while persisting forward inspires not just me, but our entire Baypath community. Graduates, you have had to navigate difficult paths at times, but you stayed the course. You stayed the course and you accomplished so much more. During the pandemic, you may have helped and comforted family and friends, or supported your children learning remotely, or you may have adapted to new ways at work. You may have helped coworkers. You have made everything better for your family, your friends, your community. You supported your community. You supported your classmates. During our 2021 commencement ceremony last month, I spoke about community. I noted that each one of you has created special bonds with fellow students, staff, faculty, and your community partners. I've heard from many of you that the opportunity to attend classes with a community of supportive women, many who shared your life experiences, provided that extra strength to help you prevail. It was the comfort of knowing that no matter how tough a day or class was, your classmates were there to lift you up, and you were there to lift them up. Graduates, as you move forward, I encourage you to continue networking. Stay in touch with your Baypath community. Continue to learn from and share with one another. Use your collective knowledge to impact your community at large and your community at home. Collectively, you will have an impact on the way we all work, the way we all live in these very communities. An unknown author said, "Like the branches on a tree, we may grow in different directions, yet our roots remain as one. Your roots are here with us at Baypath. I speak on behalf of the entire Baypath community when I said and say, we are all so proud of you, proud of your accomplishments, and we look forward to celebrating this success and your future success. In closing, remember, graduation is not an ending, graduation is a beginning. As Eleanor Roosevelt said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. You realized your dreams, you never look back, you've earned your college degree, and you're ready for the next dream. Congratulations, class of 2021, and in the spirit that binds us all, carpe diem.
Thank you so much, President Doran. I now invite Gretchen Heaton, Associate Dean of Career and Leadership Development, to present the 2021 Women Empowered as Learners and Leaders Award.
Hi, everyone, and congratulations on your amazing accomplishments. My name is Gretchen Heaton. I'm the Associate Dean of Career and Leadership Development at Baypath, as well as the Academic Director for Talkswell program. I'm delighted to be with you right now to announce the recipient of Talkswell Award. This award is given annually to the student that we feel best exemplifies the spirit of the WELL program. The WELL program is near and dear to my heart because I see how it transforms students' lives and it helps them on their journey of leadership. As you can imagine, it's always difficult to make this award because we have so many extraordinary students and extraordinary leaders. But I can think of no better person to award the WELL Award this year than Carlise Mateo-Spone. Carlise is a cybersecurity major, digital forensics, and she has been actively involved in multiple virtual internship opportunities to support her professional growth. But on top of all of this hard work, she is also actively committed to diversity leadership and to the promotion of women in cybersecurity in general. So for example, she has been a multicultural affairs ambassador at Baypath, and she's also been an active mentor and committee member in Baypath's chapter of Women in Cybersecurity. This real personal commitment to diversity, leadership, and women's opportunities in cybersecurity culminated in an extraordinary WELL 440 project. Carlise thought very carefully about the lack of access to appropriate cybersecurity materials for Spanish-speaking populations. And so she created and translated some so that members of the Spanish-speaking communities around us have access to the materials that they need to protect themselves from cyber threats. Carlise is an extraordinary woman. It's been a wonderful gift getting to know her and having her as part of the Baypath and the American Women's College community. I hope you'll join me in congratulating her for this amazing achievement. Thank you.
Thank you, Gretchen. Each year, the American Women's College awards 3 adjunct faculty members the Outstanding Adjunct Award. These award winners are selected by a committee made up of academic program directors and university leadership that comb through nominations submitted by our very own students. I would now like to invite Megan Pickus, Senior Program Director of Business and Leadership Studies, Marjorie Robinson-Bissett, Academic Director of Health and Nursing, and Shirley Montavani, Associate Academic Director of Education and Justice Studies, to present the 2021 Outstanding Adjunct Faculty Awards.
Hello, my name is Megan Pickus. I am the Program Director for the Business and Leadership and Organizational Studies degree programs. I am delighted to present one of this year's Outstanding Faculty Member Awards to Professor Erica Grace. This award highlights faculty who embody the spirit and mission of the American Women's College. And I wholeheartedly agree that Professor Grace deserves this recognition. Erica is a key contributor in the business program and has been teaching at Baypath for almost a decade. Professor Grace's expertise is in human resource management, and she has taught every course in the HR management degree program. Not only does she bring her HR expertise, she also brings a myriad of other business skills. She has taught an impressive list of other business courses, including international business, dynamics of management, organizational change, and business communication. Without a doubt, Erica is a versatile, energetic, and valued member of our teaching team. Her dedication and level of engagement with students is exemplary, and I echo the students' recognition of her inspiring leadership. Here's a snippet of what one of her nominators said. Professor Grace was more than understanding, accommodating, and extremely professional for not only one course, but 3 courses. She communicated clearly and timely and offered helpful feedback that allowed me to be challenged and push myself to do better. These words speak to what Erica has created in her classroom, the environment to challenge oneself and a place to nurture that growth. So bravo. Please join me in congratulating Professor Erica Grace with this well-deserved award.
Hello, on behalf of the American Women's College Health and Nursing, I am honored to award Deborah Saboder for the Outstanding Faculty Member Award. Debbie has been an innovative and proactive adjunct faculty for Health Service Administration and the nursing programs for the past 7 years. Debbie is currently the lead faculty for Health Service Administration and a nursing educator at Trinity Health Mercy Medical Center. She is active in the hospital on the talent development team, the COVID response team, quality and work-wise. In addition, she is the administrator for the hospital's learning management system. Debbie is a member of the Sigma Theta Tau International Nursing Honor Society, the American Nurses Association, the Massachusetts Nurses Association, and the Western Massachusetts Nursing Staff Development Organization. She uses highly effective practices to engage and lead faculty and students to embrace learning. Debbie supports faculty to provide an interactive learning environment for our students and promotes professional development. Debbie's weekly video announcements promote learning and new experiences. She is actively engaged in expanding her students' learning in the online discussion format. She develops strong and productive relationships with her students that promotes critical thinking, leadership skills, and partnerships. One of the overreaching themes is building a culture of diversity and inclusion, and this is exemplified in Debbie's interaction with her students in several courses she teaches. For example, in healthcare policy and nursing professional development, Debbie facilitates the development of our students to demonstrate an active role in healthcare, advocating, creating a culture of inclusion. Debbie's approach with students encourages them to collaborate with local and federal legislations to support special interest groups and stand for our diverse communities. In our medical ethics course, Debbie nurtures students' critical thinking, leadership skills, providing them with support to investigate cultural diversity, social justice, and codes of ethics. Debbie has served as a preceptor for some of our nursing students during their capstones. Debbie is an outstanding teacher. Her students' evaluations consistently validate her commitment to the students, the university, the mission, and the empowerment of women. She consistently receives above average course evaluations. And here are some of the examples the students have said. They said her knowledge of courses and participation in our discussions constantly challenges us with her queries so we can go in depth about the subject. She utilizes her own experience to encourage further discussion. She offers very interactive discussions. She explains the competencies and summarizes the previous week learning. She engages participation to think outside of the box. She's always available and responds quickly. She's very empathetic and helpful. She utilizes lots of her own experience to encourage further discussion. I can go on and on about this, but because of our limited time for the rose ceremony, the last thing I would like to say is thank you for all you do, and congratulations, Debbie Saboder, for the 2021 Outstanding Faculty Award. Thank you.
Good evening, and congratulations on this accomplishment. You should all be very proud of yourselves. My name is Shirley Montavani, and I am the Academic Director for Education and Justice Studies programs here at the American Women's College. I am delighted to present one of this year's Outstanding Faculty Teaching Awards to Katie Annunziata. After earning her bachelor's in elementary education here at Baypath in 2013, Katie became a third grade English teacher with an elementary school in Ware, Massachusetts, and has offered her reading intervention services for 2 summers. She earned her Master's of Reading in all levels at Westfield State University in 2017 and has presented on learning using nonfiction texts, running records in the classroom, and response to intervention. Katie has been part of the education adjunct faculty team with the TALK program since 2017, helping future educators prepare for their careers in the early childhood and elementary education field. In addition, she has been instrumental in offering her expertise to help develop and enhance the education curriculum, including an MTEL prep course. Here's what one of her nominees had to say about her. Professor Annunziata was welcoming to the class right from the start. She introduced herself and let us know what was to be expected and gave contact information if we needed any help. She provides a weekly video to present the new work in every video. She makes sure to include that she is available if we need any help. Every week, she gives feedback on assignments, and as a student, it is very important to have this feedback before going to the next assignment. She also presents the class in a respectful and inclusive manner. She is a champion for her students and made a new subject for me very pleasant. She even contacted my advisor to fill them in on the quality of my work, and that really impressed me and motivated me to keep up the good work. Congratulations, Katie, on a very well-deserved award.
Thanks so much, Shirley. I now invite Dr. Sarah Melillo, Assistant Dean of Curriculum Development and Instruction, to perform the Maroon Key Honor Society induction.
Hello, I'm Dr. Sarah Melillo, Assistant Dean of Curriculum and Instruction at the American Women's College. It's my pleasure to be able to speak with you. The Maroon Key Honor Society recognizes the academic success of students who attain Dean's List standing for 4 semesters at Baypath University. To be recognized on the Dean's List, students must earn at least 12 credits each semester and a grade point average of 3.5. Each year, we recognize our inductees into the Maroon Key Honor Society at our annual Rose Ceremony. During this recognition, we present members with a pin to proudly display their membership in this esteemed group. Each student being inducted today has been mailed their pin along with the pledge, which we now invite them to recite. Will the newest inductees please join me in reciting the pledge? As a member of the Maroon Key Honor Society, I pledge to uphold the standards of ethical and responsible scholarship, both as a student and as a professional in my chosen field. I will help at least one other student to succeed through my mentorship and personal assistance. To become a stronger and wiser society, I will be actively involved in education at all levels, and I will wear my pin proudly as a symbol of the importance of academic excellence in my life and in the lives of others. Congratulations and welcome to the Maroon Key Honor Society. I would now like to invite Michelle Mcgrath, the Senior Academic Program Director of Psychology, to perform the Psi Chi Honor Society induction.
Welcome to the 2021 Virtual Rose Ceremony Celebration and Annual Psi Chi Induction Ceremony. My name is Michelle Mcgrath, and I am the Senior Academic Program Director for the Psychology program here at the American Women's College and one of the co-advisors for Baypath's chapter of Psi Chi. Members of Psi Chi, our purpose in meeting here is to induct into Psi Chi, the International Honor Society in Psychology, persons who are dedicated to the field of psychology. These candidates have been carefully reviewed by our faculty advisor, and we believe that they have demonstrated an active interest in the science of psychology and show promise as indicated by their academic records. Candidates, you are about to be inducted into an organization that is international in scope, international in interests, and international in opportunities. Active members are invited to participate not only in the activities of our local chapter, but also in those of the regional and society organizations. Before accepting membership in Psi Chi, we invite you to hear its standards and ideals. The mission of Psi Chi is recognizing and promoting excellence in the science and application of psychology. The purpose of Psi Chi is to encourage, stimulate, and maintain excellence in scholarship of the individual members of the field, particularly in psychology, and to advance the science of psychology. In pursuit of our mission, we will advance the science and profession of psychology, promote an educational experience consistent with the mission, promote ethical and socially responsible members and leaders, define and establish an organizational structure that promotes our mission, recognize and foster the contributions that diversity makes to the science and practice of psychology. By joining this organization, we will work together for achievements in our field through observation, logical thinking, and critical yet tolerant open-mindedness. We accept that a fundamental teaching of psychology is the fact that individuals differ. This means that they have varying interests and motives, and that they may strive for different goals. We look upon our science as a developing effort to understand human nature. I will now read the names of the 2020-2021 Psi Chi inductees. Catherine Bean, Catherine Bordeaux, Christina Cornier, Kelly Hathaway, Brianna Lefebvre, Elise Pearson, Anne Reed, Catherine Rock, Expiana Rodriguez, LaDawn Thompson, Joyce Woodell. You have signified your acceptance of the conditions of membership offered to you. Will you, to the best of your ability, elevate and advance the science of psychology, add to its share of knowledge, and assist in its search for truth? If so, say, I will. We welcome you to Psi Chi's Fellowship of Common Interest, Mutual Assistance, and High Endeavor. Congratulations.
Thanks so much, Michelle. And congratulations again to all of our award winners and our inductees this evening. I would now like to introduce Amanda Morgita, Educator Coach, to recognize our peer mentors.
The American Women's College began our peer mentoring program in the fall semester of 2016. This program was created with the intent of providing students with the powerful impact of peer-to-peer support. Peer mentors must apply and be selected, earn a 3.5 GPA or higher, and maintain their courses while upholding the role for an entire semester. Responsibilities of being a peer mentor include facilitating discussions in the online orientation class, helping with our Facebook group, matching with incoming students to provide personalized individual support, and promoting encouragement to their fellow peers in the on-ground and virtual communities. At this time, we would like to recognize those students who have served as a peer mentor during their time at the American Women's College. Thank you to each of you peer mentors for helping to make the community at the American Women's College a truly supportive and encouraging space for all of our students. We appreciate all of your dedication and support for our incoming students. Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda, and thank you again to all of our peer mentors. We now come to the portion of the program where our graduates will have the opportunity to recognize those who have had a significant impact on their academic journey. Leading up to today's event, we invited our graduates to dedicate their purple roses privately or to submit their dedications electronically to be presented tonight at our ceremony. We now present to you the dedications of the class of 2021.
I would like to take this opportunity and dedicate this rose to two very important people in my life. To my husband Sammy and to my son Jarianel. If it wasn't for you both, I probably would have never made it. There were many times that I wanted to give up and lost my lack of motivation, but you both kept me going. To my husband, I want to thank you for everything that you have done and for pushing me and telling me that everything that I was doing was for all of us to have a better life. To my son, I want to let you know that mommy did this for you, to give you the opportunity to see that if mommy can do it, so can you. And I thank you both so very much, and I love you both for being my inspiration and my motivation. Thank you.
I want to dedicate my rose to my husband, Mark. Regardless of my ambition, his unwavering support and unconditional love have encouraged me for over 25 years. His sense of humor has been a beacon of light on our darkest days. Hand in hand on this crazy journey of life, he has been and continues to be my inspiration, motivation, soulmate, and best friend. With him, I know anything is possible. Unfortunately, mere words cannot appropriately express the depth of my gratitude for his love. I appreciate all he does and all he means to me. I love you, Mark. Thank you for being my better half, yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
I dedicate this rose to my husband, Edward, for all of the roses, encouragement, and support you have given me throughout the years. I share my success with you. Thank you. Love, Nancy Garcia.
A good counselor should be patient, observant, warm, knowledgeable, have integrity, good listening skills, and empathy. I'm dedicating my purple rose to my parents. Thank you both for teaching me to be patient and warm, to always help others, and do everything I can for those I love. Thank you for teaching me to be a good listener, observant, and to fight for what I want and believe in. I can't thank you enough for your endless support, encouragement, and for teaching me to have the utmost integrity with everything I do and to always give 110%. I could not have done this without you. I love you both so much. I did it!
To all of my family, friends, and professors who stood in my corner while I pushed through to achieve this most honorable goal, thank you. This rose is for you. I would like to dedicate this rose to my children, Jana and Jaden, for all their love, patience, and support for all the days I was completely checked out because I had assignments to complete. Also, to my husband, Albert, it has been a long road with very late nights and early mornings. Thank you for holding down the fort when I needed you. To my daughter, Jana, thank you for taking up the role of a big sister and helping your brother when I couldn't. To my son, Jaden, thank you for making my favorite tea when I had to stay up to complete an assignment. I could not have made it without the support from all three of you. I am overjoyed to dedicate this rose to all of you as a symbol of my appreciation for all the love and support I received throughout my academic journey.
Hi everyone, finally, we did it. I say that because we, meaning my family, deserves this just as much as I do. I've got to thank my husband for putting up with me for the past 2+ years, taking the back seat and supporting me every step of the way. My son for your encouragement and support and understanding. and Dad in heaven for being my guiding light. But since I'm graduating from Baypath University's the American Women's College, I'd like to dedicate this rose to the two most important and strongest women that I know, my mom and my daughter. What you have endured in your lifetimes is truly inspirational. You are my heroes, and I love you. Thank you, everybody.
I am dedicating my rose to my 91-year-old mom, Jeanette Leupold. She is my rock and kept me centered throughout my journey by calling me every night to make sure I got my work done. Love you, Mom, so very much, and thank you for being you.
For my rose dedication, I have chosen a woman who has shown me that giving up is not an option. She has taught me that no matter what, my dreams and goals are number one. Over the last 5 years, I have had several mountains to climb. Each time, Jessica has been there, always pushing me and supporting me so I would make it to the top. When I wanted to give up, she would not allow me. When I said I was not smart enough to do this, she would tell me to stop filling my head with such nonsense. When others thought I would not make it and that I was crazy for even thinking I could, she would laugh at the thought. Jessica not only supported me while getting my degree, but she was also there when I needed a place to live. She was there to pick me up when I thought my life was over because my husband said he did not want to be with me anymore. When I thought I could not complete school because I was so broke, she helped me find the money. She never allowed my excuses to stop me. I have my diploma and a newfound freedom because of this very important woman. Thank you, Jess.
Earning my bachelor's degree has been a major milestone in my life. I am incredibly proud to dedicate this rose to my beautiful mom, Brenda, for all of your love and support through the late nights, emotional meltdowns, and technological difficulties. Thank you for believing in me, listening to me, and being there for me. I love you so, so much.
I dedicate my rose to my late dad and Philip, my husband and champion who waited on the sidelines while I pursued my American dream. Every day he said, "We are almost there." I did it. A 13-year journey with many twists and turns, sleepless nights, loss, love, accomplishments, friendships gone and friendships made. I am filled with pride, joy, hope, and gratitude. Special thanks to my advisor, Cindy Maple. Thanks to my classmates, we made it, ladies. We paved the road for the incoming women of Baypath. Thank you, Baypath, for an amazing experience.
My purple rose is dedicated to my son who currently finds himself in the Marines. It was hard to see you go, but everything I have done has been for you. It has taken me a long time to achieve this degree, but I completed it. I did it. Thank you for always believing in me. I love you.